Greetings folks, Crimson Fury here. Being as it's Thursday when this video goes public, I'm hoping everyone has a wonderful weekend. If you have plans, let me know in the comment section below the video. I mean, you spend time here viewing the content I put out, so I'd like to get to know you. In this episode, we're going to our village to get, and we got to get to work on our crop fields. Lots of farming ahead of us, so we best get busy. But it appears that my eyes deceived me. When we came across this on the way to Sambor's, there was something here. I just didn't see it, and our cursor never found it. There's some fur there. So, yeah, we just found some fur. We already had some. We found one that gave us 80. So I do want to look a little closer here in this area just to be sure that nothing was missed. And I don't believe it was. I think that's everything. I hear a piggy. Yeah, you guys haven't seen our piggies yet. How many of these do we have? That's the question. One that's about to break. Let's make up a couple, and we'll do a little bit of fun with. We'll get us a couple of piggies. There goes one running. Oh God, he's heading right towards us, and we don't have. Oh God, come on! Buddy. Got him. Holy moly. Dude, I was making these spears and you come up on us? That is not cool. We got spears laying all over the place now, I betcha. Because my crap throwing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hi. How are you? Freaking A, dude. I do not know where he just went, but wherever it is, he can stay there for just a little while. Let's get the rest of our spears here if we can. Oh my goodness. Y'all giving me heart attacks up in here. Good lord. Alright, where'd he go? That's the question. Question. I don't know that I got an answer. But it's definitely a question. There he is. Yeah, I know there's another one nearby. I don't like it either. Let's go a little wide here to try and avoid. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here near the other one, but I'm not sure which one's him. Oh, that was not him. Oh, it was him. Good. Phew! Holy moly, folks. Alright, let's see. I don't remember exactly how much you get from these, so let's take a gander here when it comes up on the left. 3 leather, 6 meat. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we lost another spear. We had one break, I believe. And there's another piggy over here. Yeah, I hear you. Now you're gonna tuck tail and run? Oh no, dude. Oh, come on. I can't throw these things for... Oh, you... Matrix and fool. Oh my god, hi. Oh, we're out of spears. Oh no. No, 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 no. That is not good. Because I don't care if he's about to die or not. That is never good. Uh-huh. We're gonna backtrack here, grab spears. Mm-hmm. That him? That was him. He's a dead one now. All right. So yeah. Woo. That's some excitement to start us out. My heart's pumping. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. I don't know if we left any I don't know if we missed any of our spears. I don't believe so. I think we have all the ones that still remain that hadn't broken. So, that being said, we have to wrap up. You know, we have a delivery for Sambor. Remember, Sambor told us to deliver something to Unigast. You know, his favorite meal, a knuckle sandwich. So we're going back to Gustovia to deliver the message. We need a drink, so let's go ahead and grab some water here while we're here. And I will see y'all when we get to Gustovia. And here we are. We are back outside the walls of Gustovia. Let's put our pointy stick away, and we need to find Unigast. Where? Yeah, there he is. He's over here by the fire. Alright, so. It's always nice to see you, Rasimir. Unigast, hello. I've talked with Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? Are you kidding? He was the most terrifying person I've ever met. Be glad you didn't meet him on a bad day. How do you know I didn't? You're here. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though. The story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yes, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time, I swear he went for over a year without speaking a single word. But when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote, laughed out loud and began his tale, went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices, but after finishing, he became silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear rustler. He actually asked me to give you something. Really? And what is that? A knuckle sandwich. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sambor. So are you going to deliver? Can't. I'm afraid that I've lost it somewhere on the way. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about him becoming part of the pack? He said that you were looking for the best to recruit and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Well, he was clearly full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did. But that wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly, too easy even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. That's when we let our guards down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors. Bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling a living merchandise, and no, I'm not talking about animals. Please don't say it. Slavery was strictly forbidden in that realm. The queen was adamant about that. Well, the Vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them like cattle, mostly women and children, forced to fight rats for the poor little rations they were being given in the damp dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality, so they didn't care about diseases, and they didn't tend to wounds. I think I'm going to be sick. Sometimes it took them weeks to get dead out of the cages. Survival of the fittest, or rather outlasting of the least fortunate. It was simply horrible. If you ask me, all of the damned guild deserved a cruel and slow death, but that wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it very clear from day one, we were never to take a life. That was the most important of rules. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out, the carriages full of broken people. Even the horses kept their heads low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of the rotting flesh, and in all that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. The mercenaries caught us and brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place had an even worse room hidden inside. Unbelievable. The Vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent their worst torturer right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified, could barely breathe. Jordan didn't say a word, just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturer strapped Jordan to a chair and just started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew blood or broke bones. In a matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a bloody pulp. The only thing poking through it was his smile. It was one of the many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized that he needed different tools for such a unique specimen and went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. He was making him offers, one after another, but the torturer just kept carving his torso, like he was preparing a steak to be grilled. So much blood I could taste it in my mouth. I wanted to pass out, just to run away from all of that. But I couldn't. My heart was pounding way too fast. That's horrible. Suddenly the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Jordan just nodded. So he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that, he was scarred so badly, it looked like he had chainmail stitched to his skin. But we had escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer. It was Sambor, wasn't it? Yes. I have no words. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Don't be. The path we walked in, it was our choice. We knew the risk. How could you want a person like that amongst your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, watching his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? That simple. Jordan made a deal with him, promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute, which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him. And a cut of every heist that we did. Couldn't you just pay him off or run away? That's not the way Jordan did things. He was a master liar, but when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him. Jordan spent hours talking with him, explaining our rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them. Not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I would be able to handle all of that. Honestly, I hope you never have to. I've been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish you the most is to have a boring, steady life. I'm not a type of person to get bored. There's always something to do. I'm glad to hear that. Then my next request won't be boring to you at all. Sure thing. What do you need? I need you to go to Bororo, find Ida, and get my scythe back from her. Consider it done. And we have a new diplomacy skill. So, let's take a gander and go here, and that's our that will give us our 3 in the diplomacy knowledge there, so we'll build those faster, thank goodness, because those take the longest to build up. And now we need to go back across the river and talk to Ida. Forgot about that. Alright, so let's do this. And it's the last of the quests we're going to work on for this episode, and most likely for the next episode, because we need to do some farming. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you guys, so make sure you post in the comment section down below what you want for this. I can either show you a bit of what is done, with one field to show you, the grubbing of the field and fertilizing and planting seeds. And then the rest I can do off screen, off screen, out of recording, you know what I mean? Or if you want to see it all, every nitty-gritty little long time taking detail, let me know. If I don't hear from enough folks, then I'm just going to do a little bit on a recording, and the rest I'll do off. Here's Ida, so let us talk to her. Hello, do I know you? Hello, Ida. I'm here for Unigos Scythe. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. 1? Ha! That little snake didn't even tell you about that, huh? That figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. It's my scythe now. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe, then? You can buy it from me, of course. Or we could play for it. What's the game? The same that made Unigos lose all of his money in a scythe. The game of riddles. How is it played? Simple. I tell you 3 riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. One mistake and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the scythe for free. Okay, hit me with the riddles. First one. What disappears the second you say its name? Oh, that's an easy one. Silence. Correct. Ready for the next one? Here it is. Feed me and I live, yet give me a drink and I die. What am I? Fire. Oh, look at that. Fire. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Big Castellan already. But, can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I can fly but have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? You're a cloud. Damn, you're sharp. Congratulations, you win an old man's crappy scythe. It doesn't get better than that. Thanks for the game. I had fun. Take care. Inga, what do you have?
It's nice to meet you.
Let's see what Inga had. Inga had some manure. Let's grab some manure from her. And we're also gonna grab this animal feed that she has. You'll understand later. You really will. We could sell her this pouch. 68.4. It's at a 76% condition, so that's not a bad price for something that's not, you know, in real good condition. So let's sell that to her. And let's sell 142 stone knives. That puts us at $3,535.4, or 3,535.4 coins rather. We can also sell her these spears that are about to break. Oh no, what did I buy? I bought the freaking pouch back. No! Oh, 1 second. 1 second. I can show you how to fix this. Yes, I can. If you goof like that, folks, just go to your last save. Just reload your last save. I apologize. I don't like doing this, but I know that's gonna be a big loss of money. And we can't afford that big loss of money. So we're doing a reload. Ah, dang it. Gotta make sure where your cursor's at. And I have to be super careful with this crappy mouse. Yes, sirree, bub. Come on. Alrighty. Alright. Oh god, we gotta go all the way back. Son of a... We did do this part, right? Yes. And we got our diplomacy skills to put in. Alright, let's go across the river. I will see you when we get there. Okay, so we just finished doing that quest again and getting the scythe back, so skipping it, and let's get what we need to get here.
My wares never disappoint.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're getting the manure, we're buying the animal feed. We are going to sell the pouch. We are going to sell these 3 spears. We're also going to sell these. These, because they're almost ready to break. That gives us 2 spears left. So, you know what? Make ourselves some more spears. And we're also going to sell many of these stone knives too. We can. That puts us at oh, because we bought stuff. Okay, we're at 3,517.9 coins now.
See you soon.
And let's get our tushies back to our house. I will see y'all when we get there. And as usual, I was incorrect. We do have to return the scythe to Unigast. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to... Actually, I do want to talk to Edwin before we head home.
How can I help you? Only the best products here.
Okay, so I do want to buy... we need 64... onion seeds. And we need a total of 8 carrot seeds. We'll just get 64 for right now. And let's get 64 beetroot seeds. Sell him those stone knives. And
Goodbye.
We're gonna craft up another 150 knives, and we're gonna sell what we can to him.
Hello there. Best goods in the valley.
Oh my goodness, we can sell them all. We are gonna need some bags as well. I'm gonna buy the 2 simple bags that he has, and that's it. And
Have a good day.
alright, let's alright, so we're gonna do 200 more knives. Stone knives. Crafting level.
How are you? My wares never disappoint.
And we sell 102 to him. And I am gonna buy 48 cabbage. And we had 30 onions. Sell him all we can on the stone knives again. He is down to 15. 15. And feathers, he's got no cash left. Good, good, good.
Goodbye.
Adelina, I don't think I need to get anything from her. Alright, so after that, we need to find Unagast is in his home. Oh, you're waking up, dude. You're back already? Hey, Unagast, I've got your scythe. Splendid! Were there any troubles on the way? You tell me. Were there? I might have left a teeny tiny detail out. You don't say. How did you manage to get my scythe then? With my wits? You're brighter than I was then. Well, was there ever any doubt? Don't be cocky, kid. Anyway, I have news. Sambor is looking for you. For me? Are you sure? I've been told he asked for the one with funny eyes and stupid face. I see. Okay then, I won't prolong this humiliation and we'll go find him. We're not gonna go find him right this moment. We do have let's see, some skill points. We have 3 production skill points to put into place. We have all the builder. We will put 1 here. 1 here. Last one in there. So we have our crafting expert clear up, and yeah. All right. So now I will see you when we get back to our village. Okay, folks, bringing it back, I found this barrel, and it's got some rot in it, so we're taking the rot because that can be turned into fertilizer. I have picked up some more stone on the way back. We're at 314, 15, 316 stone now. 17. So yeah, it's starting to get daylight out, and we are, well, there's our village. So the first thing I want to do when I get back here is we need to get some food made for our people. Because, well, they won't be happy if they don't have food. So, we're going to the cauldron. We already have pottage unlocked. So we're going to make up pottage. And let's check our rabbit trap and go get the meat out of the hunter's lodge, because I know there's going to be some in there. There's no food storage yet, so that's where it's at until we can build one. So yeah, let's yep, 68 meat in here. They are getting low on some knives. I'm going to toss the last 3 knives that we have in there for now. And let's come across here and whip us up some food. Exit cauldron. We're going to make 15 more pottage. And the other thing I want to buy is meat with gravy. We're gonna need some plates. Let's come over here. We're gonna unlock plates, and we will make $40. No. What was I thinking? That's 20. Get 5 for each time you craft them, so there we go. I don't know what I was thinking. The other. Come on. Cauldron. And meat with gravy, which takes 3 onions, a roasted meat, and a wood plate. We're gonna whip up 10 meat with gravies. And we have no more onion. And not enough cabbage to do any more of that. Yeah. Let's come in here. All she's got in here is roasted. We're going to take that out, and we are going to give her 9 of the pottage, 5 of the meat and gravy, and here this roasted meat, and this guy's gonna get another half of the meat and gravy that we made. 9 of these pottages are for them. We'll give 3 more. 3 more pottage. Each of them. There we go. And the others are for us. And oh, let's drink before we go. Let's drink before we go. Alright. So now, we have a few more things that we need to do. Let's go stone. We are going to make us up 10 stone hoes so that we can grub up the fields and fertilize and that kind of thing. And I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, we got those, and here in our handcrafting, we got 2 already. We're going to make 6 more of the simple bags. We purchased 2. We'll make 6. Okay. And go to inventory. And we are going to put the simple bag in 7. Put a stone hole in 6. I still don't think. Yeah, we have no linen thread at all, so we can't do any of those. Okay. Alright. So let's bring ourselves out this way. And we're gonna start grubbing up some fields here, folks. Basically, grubbing the field was taking the top layer off. And, oops. You know what? Why don't we, work on 2 at a time here. Food storage is unlocked. Fortunately, we're not able to build it or a barn until we can get that limit increase. Oops. There we go. And the barn is unlocked, and again, does us no good until building limit increases. And I don't believe it has. No, it has not. This is bad. We need that increased. And this is going to be a wheat field. We don't have wheat to plant this season, but that's fine. I like to get my fields planned out and get them into place. Got a farming skill. First farming skill, obviously. Going into farming knowledge. And I know some people are going to go, oh, this is a pretty fast process. We have a lot of fields to do this to. I don't even have all the fields put down yet, for 1. For 2, we have to do this process twice in the fields that we are actually planting in, because you spread fertilizer, and then you do this again. So, you know, just grubbing the field itself doesn't take long. But putting all the processes together, they can take some time. Okay. So this is when they would basically breaking up the top layer of the soil, removing any stones and big you know, big chunks of hardened soil that they couldn't break up, and you know, that kind of thing. Got the well unlocked. Yes, yes, yes we do. The well is unlocked. And again, doesn't do us much good till we up that level of at that building limit. So yeah. Okay, this one's done. Now what I like to do is go ahead and label my fields. This one, we are going to label this one wheat 1. Let's see here. This one's wheat 1. Come on. Yes, I did type something here that I did not mean to. On it. Wheat 1. Farmer. Because this one is the one that I'm going to set up, and the farmer themselves, the people that I have working in the fields, they will tend this field. And the second one will be a manual one. It's one I will take care of myself, just to keep the rotations, because wheat, you plant wheat in the spring, and if you do, you harvest that in the autumn. And then you can also plant wheat in the autumn, and when you do, you harvest that in the summer. So since those overlap, I'm going to have 2 fields, 2 12 by 12 fields, one that the farmer tends, one that I will do manually, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Now let's start over here. Get this scrubbed. Another farming level. Another farming skill. And those are going in farming knowledge. We now have that filled up, so anything from there on is bonus stuffs. Now, like I've said in the past, I used to do a 16 by 16 mixed vegetable field. That was, what I would do is 4 rows of beetroots, 4 rows of carrots, 4 rows of onions, and 4 rows of cabbage in that. I've decided to make it a little easier on myself and break those up into individual fields of 16 basically it's 4 rows of 16. So this is going to be our beetroots. And done. Map, or sorry, management. Here, this. This is our beetroot field. And now we can go here, click this, and say beetroot. Oop. Load that up. Save that. Alright, now the reason I'm doing it, breaking it up, is because now when I look at this, it says field 2, and in parentheses it says there, beetroot. Okay? Over here, in the center of the screen, it says field 1, and then in parentheses, wheat 1 dash farmer. Okay? So that's why I'm doing them like that. Now, I'm going to show you what the next process is here. We go... You know what? No, hang on. We are... Cabbage is the next one. We're gonna knock out the cabbage field because I don't know if I'll be able to get fertilizer to do all of this in the very first season. So I want to at least get my cabbage and flax planted. So those are the ones that I don't want to put fertilizer on any of the other fields for right now. We will rub this one up super quick, and then I will show you the next process. And we're just gonna do 2 rows right now. Alright, and then you go to the bag and right click, field, fertilizer. Okay? And then left click. You want it to say unplowed. If you don't see that unplowed, nothing will get spread. It doesn't go to waste, it just doesn't get spread. Hen house unlocked. We are not worrying about animals at all right now. I know I bought some animal feed. I know this. But I do not want to get any animals until I am able to harvest our first crop of rye and our first field of rye, first field of oats, because it takes both of those to make the animal feed. And until we're able to make animal feed, I don't want animals. I just don't think it'd be a good idea, because I don't want to have, you know, the animals. I don't know if they will die from starvation or if they just don't produce, like chickens, if they would stop producing eggs, and you wouldn't get eggs or feathers, or like pigs, you wouldn't get manure. I have no idea, so I do not want the critters until we have the means to provide food for them regularly. Once you put the fertilizer down, you go back over them, and then when that's done, it'll say plowed. But basically, you work the manure through with the hoe to fertilize the field, and you know, getting the soil prepped for the seeds. And here you can see that's the fertilized, the plowed, it's ready for seed. This has been grubbed, but not fertilized. And this has not been grubbed. So you can see the difference just looking at them. Alright, now we go back to the bag, right click again, and this is cabbage. So I'm going to click cabbage and start left clicking, and you want to, like before, you want it to say what it is, you know, in this case, plowed. And then you can spread the seeds over it. And we are almost done with these 2 rows. There we go. We got the first 2 rows of our cabbages planted. In the next episode, I believe we are going to go to Tutki and Branica and Gustovia and try to do some of these quests. We're also going to see Sambor. And Denica, and try to get these quests done that we can do, because those will give us points that we need to increase our build. They'll give us dynasty points, and we need those to increase our building limit. So, I mean, because right now we can't build our food resource building, we can't build our barn, we can't build our well, nothing else until we increase that. Coffee, still delicious. Lukewarm, but I don't mind if it goes cold. We would like that. So yeah, that being said, let's wrap up here and now you know why I want you to comment in the comment section below whether you want to see me do every little step for every field. Like, I've got fields I haven't laid out yet. There's a lot of fields that have not been laid out yet. They have to be laid out. Every one of them have to be grubbed. Every one of them has to be fertilized if it's being planted this season. Every one of them will then have to be plowed after being fertilized, and then the seeds planted and all that stuff. And it's going to be a bit time consuming, and it would probably take at least 2 episodes. So if you want to see all that, hey, I'll do it. Just let me know in the comments below what you want. I'm Crimson Fury. I'll see you in the next one. You have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Love, light, and blessings, everyone.